Hello, everybody, and welcome to another Mystery Box Function Challenge. It's Friday, which means you get an extra special level of challenge. So there is some especially challenging mystery math hidden inside this purple box. So use the link in the description, pause the video, put in some numbers here, as many as you want, see how they're transformed by this math, and see if you can figure out what's going on. When you think you've got it, come on back, watch the video, and see if you get what I get. All right, let's take a start on this one. So 0 to 10. So we got our old friend infinity. My guess is that somehow the bottom of the fraction became 0 in some way. So I don't know if that means it's just 1 over x. We've seen that one before, so I doubt that would be it. Or maybe some complication about that. But that's how you'd get this computer to say infinity, even though really 1 divided by 0 isn't infinity. It's not anything at all. It's not something you can do. All right, but let's go on and try 1 here. So 1 gives us 1. If this was, I'm actually going to jot this down now because I'm starting to be suspicious about this. If it was 1 over x, 1 over 1 would be 1. So that seems to work. Let's put in a 2. That's 1/2. So far this looks like 1 over x. So if I put in a 3, it should be 1/3. 1 over 3. Maybe this challenge isn't so challenging after all. If I put in a 1/2, it should turn into a 2, because when you do 1 over x, it basically flips the fraction upside down. So 1 over 2 should become 2 over 1, or 2. So we'd expect a 2 here. And there's a 2. All right, so this is looking like 1 over x, but I should try some things on the other side of the y-axis, because in 1 over x you get this nice sort of symmetry about the origin, and so the first quadrant and the third quadrant have the same kind of curves. So let's try a -1, and this should give us also a -1 out. Oh, okay, so we got a +1 out. That's interesting. Let's try a -2. And that's giving us a 1/2, and so I'm thinking -3 is going to give us a 1/3. And a -1/2 should give us a 2. And I'm just making those predictions based on the symmetry I'm seeing here. So that's odd, though. It can't be 1 over x, because these negative inputs would come out negative, not positive. So what could this be? I mean, if you squared x, that would make it always positive, but these values aren't squared, right? Not 1 over squared. This would be 1/9 here for a -3, and 1/4 for a -2, but we're just getting 1/2. So it looks like they're just being made positive. Do you know a function that can do that? So what I think it is 1 over the absolute value of x, or the absolute value of 1 over x. Either one would be the same thing. So that's what I think it is. So let's try another point to think about this. If I put in a -4, it would turn that 4 positive and then put a 1 over it. So a -4 should give us 0.25. So let's try that. -4, 0.25, and a +4 would give us the same value. All right, so I'm thinking this is 1 over the absolute value of x. Let's go ahead and reveal. Yes, 1 over the absolute value of x. Okay, a little tricky there. So we got to the 1 over x pretty quickly, but it took us a minute to get the absolute value there. Let's go ahead and graph that as well. Beautiful. Look at that lovely symmetrical shape. Well, how did that go for you? Did that infinity give you a clue right away? And did you come up with absolute value? Let me know. Thanks, everybody.